All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to this very special free distance healing webinar. I'm really looking forward to sharing this with all of you today. We are now currently streaming live on YouTube as well too. So for those of you who are watching this on YouTube right now, I just pinned a post on the chat. And if you want to join in, if you want to be receiving a distance healing as well, just click on the Zoom webinar link that I've left in the pinned post there on the YouTube chat, and you can enter. Okay. So we got about a dozen people already on here right now. Actually, it's more than that. It's 15 now. So the numbers will probably start to increase a little bit as we go through the broadcast today. So I want to welcome you, everybody. Of course, for people on Zoom, there's the chat here that's available. So feel free to chat amongst yourselves, chat amongst the community, get to know each other while we're doing this very first free distance healing webinar. And I've also put that this is episode number 1. So I would like to do this every single month, once a month. So as we got October covered, we'll do another one for early November and early December as well too, and just see how it goes. So the reason I wanted to put this on today is that when I do healing on people, or when I perform the healing practices on others, I always enjoy having that kind of personal interaction with them. They can let me know about how they're feeling afterwards. I can only do so much with a YouTube chat. So when I have my Friday webcasts, the New Earth TV Live, and I have people that want to have distance healing, I can't really check up on them in real time. Sometimes they give me comments afterwards, letting me know that they're feeling okay, and that's great. But this just gives the opportunity for me to interact with my subscribers, people who are interested in the distance healing. So this again is going to be a wonderful benefit today. So for those of you who are on the Zoom chat right now, what we're going to do is when you want to do a volunteer distance healing, which will be coming up here in a few minutes, then what you do is just click on the raise to hand button. Okay, you'll see a raise to hand button next to your name, and you would just click on that. So if everybody in the chat right now just wants to click on the raise hand button, just so you can test it out. Okay, just making sure everybody knows how Zoom works. So yeah, everybody here on the Zoom chat, just go ahead and click on the raise hand button. Okay, so I got about half of you are doing it, half of you are not. So just make sure that, again, if you want to be here on Zoom, you're here for healing, right? If you're not wanting to be a healing, you don't need to be here on Zoom. So just make sure, again, you guys got the raise hand button down. Okay, so thank you guys. You can go ahead and click on the raise hand button. You can lower your hand now. Yeah, all of you guys can lower your hand. Yeah, if you don't raise them, we can lower them. Can lower the hands now, okay? Okay, so basically when we get to the point, because we're going to be doing some distance healing here in a few minutes, we're going to do some warm-up exercises first. Then when you guys want to do healing, you can just raise your hand again, all right? So come on guys, got to remember to lower the hand. All right, there we go. Let's not have any hands up, guys. No hands up right now. We've already done the test. Okay, we don't need to raise any more hands. Okay, the system works. It's okay. We were just doing a test. Okay, so what we're going to do first and foremost, we're going to do some heart rate variability breathing, and then we're going to do some B breath. We're going to do some Brahmari breathing as well too. Once we're done that, then we'll go ahead and we'll start getting some volunteers. Now, once I have, oh, let me go back. Once I see you with a raised hand, then I will go ahead and bring you in, and then we'll talk about what kind of condition that you want to work on. It's just really one condition per person, okay? I know some of you may have a whole bunch of stuff, but we're just looking into one particular thing, and maybe something that's very, very intense, something that's very strong that we can work on clearing away today altogether, all right? So let's go ahead and get ready to do some heart rate variability. So we're going to do 10 heart rate variability breaths. Then we're going to follow up with the B breath or the Brahmari breath. Okay. Okay, so just get yourselves nice and comfortable, nice and relaxed, making sure the body's free of any tension, keeping the spine nice and straight. We can either place our hands upon the center of our chest, or we can just keep them on the lap, whichever you prefer. And so with the heart rate variability breath, we're going to be breathing in through the nose for 4 seconds, then breathing out through the nose for 6 seconds. Okay. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. And just be aware of your body after doing that heart rate variability. You may start to feel some warmth in the hands. You may start to feel some tingling sensations in the body. You may start to feel other forms of sensations. This is all a confirmation that you're moving into a lower idle, subtle state of being, where we're stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system, and you're moving into calmness, relaxation, and centeredness. Next thing we're going to do now is we're going to do the Brahmari, or the bee breath. Okay, Brahmari basically means black buzzing bee. Okay, I've talked about this before in previous videos about the Brahmari breath. So all we're doing is we're just going to be plugging the ears. Most specifically, we're just plugging the tragus. This is the cartilage here at the edge of the ear. Okay, and so we're just pushing that in. Okay, so the tragus is pushed in. And all we're going to do is we're just going to vibrate the sound, okay, M, M, M. And we're going to do that a total of 4 times. Okay, so deep breath in. Inhale. Inhale. Last time. Okay. So does everybody remember what the bee breath does for you? Okay. Well, on a physical level, it helps you to heal migraines. It helps you to heal headaches. It helps with your cardiovascular functions as well too. Brings you more into greater focus and concentration. But of course, it helps to open up the heart. So like I said, if you're doing a total of about 12 Brahmari breaths each and every single day, and you can break them up into sets just like we did, right? So 1 set of 4. So if we did 3 sets of 4, for example, doing at least 12 of those per day, what this does is this really opens up your heart well. You have to look at the heart like a suspended gong in your chest, right? We don't have a mallet to go and hit the gong. So what we're doing is we're reverberating. We're using our resonance through our voice to resonate that gong so that the gong itself, or rather the heart itself, turns into like a budding flower. So as you start doing this for about 3 to 6 months straight, every single day, 12 of those repetitions, you'll notice your heart opens up a lot more. You'll be able to go into witness consciousness a lot easier. You'll be able to move into beingness a lot easier. Okay, so it's a heart opener. So when we're using the Brahmari breath, that is helping you to open the heart and go directly into the soul. The soul is the witness body. Okay, it's the observer consciousness. And that is where when you go into beingness, you are completely in harmony with the soul. So it certainly makes it a lot more simpler the more that we're doing the Brahmari every single day. At least 12 repetitions of that per day. Okay, now we're going to do one more exercise and we're going to get into some distance healing. This is referred to as the hakalau. Okay, so what you're doing is just bringing your fingers together like this. Okay, and just slowly expanding them so that the left and right fingers are just at the edge of your peripheral vision. And so even though I'm looking forward, my attention is to the left and to the right, at the edge where my index fingers are. And I'm just being aware mostly of my peripherals, where the index fingers are. So try this now. Let's have a few moments of silence. Okay, and you can bring the hands down. And what I want you to check with right now is if you have a mirror handy, I want you to check and see if your eyes are dilated. You can see that mine are dilated here, okay? So we want to make sure that our eyes are dilated. When the eyes are dilated, that's an indication to you, letting you know that you've successfully moved into a low idle state. You've moved into the subtle state of being, okay? So when the eyes are dilated, that's when you know you're in a low idle state, you're in a subtle state, and now you're in a very good prime shape to meditate, right? Or to, again, remain in beingness. When your eyes dilate, that's like a focal point there, bringing you into the lower brainwave states, going around the alpha, the theta, and the delta, okay? So keep that in mind as you work with, number one, the heart rate variability breath, number two, the Brahmari breath, number three, hakalau, okay? And just, again, looking forward, but your attention is to your peripherals. Now, another thing we would do in hakalau as well too, is I would tell you, just be aware of what's behind you without looking, right? So you could even just close your eyes, but you're aware of what is completely behind you without looking. And you're able to pan 360 degrees, and you're completely aware of what is around you, whether your eyes are open or whether your eyes are closed. This again is awareness. It's an exercise to expand your awareness, to be aware of your surroundings, how we can even bring our awareness out going miles ahead of us or miles behind or miles to the left and right, and being aware of our surroundings, of people, of structures, of nature, whatever it may be. If we practice this enough, your awareness is going to be very, very strong, right? You're going to have that potency of perception, and you'll be able to detect people from great distances as you continue to practice something like hakalau. Okay? All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and get started with some distance healing. So again, just make sure that you have video and audio capability, those of you in Zoom. Okay, if you don't have video and audio capability, I won't be able to help you. I want to make sure that you do have video and audio handy. Okay, so for those who want to go ahead and volunteer, you can press the raise hand button, and I will go ahead and bring you in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make you a participant. Okay, so let me just go ahead and we're going to start off with Marcia White. Okay, so I'm just going to promote you to panelist here, Marcia. And I'll do what I can to get you guys in order, in the order that the hands are raised. So just keep your hands up, okay? And I will get to you after I'm finished with each attendee, okay? Okay, Marcia, you are now a panelist. So Marcia, just go ahead and unmute your microphone and unmute your video. You're pressing too hard, Marcia. Let's try that again. Okay.
Oh my God. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. Start.
Okay. Are you pressing the video and it's not going on?
Yeah, I got a line through it.
Okay, there's not another program that's running the video in the background on your computer, is it?
Let me check.
Okay. You want to make sure that all audio and video is free, just making sure that Zoom is using it.
I just got the free distance healing webinar on. Should I turn that off?
No, that's where you are right now. So if you turn that off, you're not going to be able to talk to me.
Well, I got the post attendee Zoom too as well.
Yeah, it's not Zoom that's the problem. It's just any other programs, right? So if I'm basically sending you the ask to start video.
No, I tried to look at this before. I'm not tech savvy.
Okay. Yeah, because I have to see you on video altogether. So if I can't see you on video, what you can do is I'll see if I can get back to you later on, see if you can figure it out. Is there somebody there with you that can help you with it?
Well, I turned it on now, and
Or your audio is on.
My audio's on?
Your audio is on, but your video is not.
No, I turned the camera on.
But it's not on Zoom. So Marcia, I have to get back to you. Okay, I have to get back to you because we have to make sure that the video is on. So let me check back with you later. See if you can figure out the video situation.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, let me just go to Jasmine. Jasmine is next. So Jasmine, I'll go ahead and bring you into a panelist here. Technical difficulties. It's Mercury retrograde, people. So what do you expect? Okay. So Jasmine, if you just want to unmute yourself, you can turn on your audio and your video. All right. There we go. Okay, Jasmine.
Yeah. You can see me?
I can see you. You're good to go.
Okay, hi.
Okay, welcome. So what can I do for you today? What would you like to look into today? What one issue do you feel you like to work with the most?
Okay, I think I feel a resentment towards my sister.
Resentment towards your sister. Okay, so
yeah.
All right. So basically, I think what we can do best for that would be the release ball method. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll work together with that. So what I want you to do right now is I want you just to, if you have a mirror around, just check your eyes. See if your eyes are dilated. If they're not dilated, we'll go and we'll do some heart rate variability.
Can I go and check in my bathroom?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Go ahead and check. Yeah. And this again is just what I look for. If by chance your eyes are dilated, I don't need to do heart rate variability with you. Otherwise, we do HRV.
Yes, they are.
Okay, great. Then you're good to go. All right. So with the release ball method, what we're going to do first is I want you just to create the invisible ball. Okay, so invisible ball is between your hands. And I want you now just to be aware of the situation that you're talking about. Okay, so the idea was resentment toward your sister. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I want you now just to bring that up. So that is the subject. Okay, resentment towards my sister.
Yes.
Now I want you to just think of her right now. And I want you just to be aware of the reactions that come into your awareness when you're thinking of her. Okay, so I just want you to think of emotions, thoughts, tendencies, beliefs, everything there. And as soon as you're aware of that, all of that is going into the ball. Okay, so if I have a feeling of anger with her, I'm aware of that, that goes into the ball. If I'm aware of sadness, goes into the ball. If I have a belief system, so oh, she'll never change, right? That goes into the ball as well too. Okay, so I'll just give you a few moments to do that now. As we put all of that into the ball, the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to look at the intensity of it on the scale of 0 to 10. So 0 on the scale means that it's not intense. 10 on the scale means that it's very intense. So on a scale of 0 to 10, how intense is everything in the ball currently?
7.
7. Okay, so let's see if we can get that up to an 8 now. Okay, so let's intensify, exaggerate all the stuff, all the content that's contained into the ball. And once you feel you have an 8 out of 10, just let me know.
Yeah.
Okay.
8.
Great. So now that we have 8 out of 10, we're also bringing the awareness of that intensity of the scale into the ball as well too. All right, great. So we have the subject, we have the reactions, we have the intensity. All of that is now in the ball. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to be completely present, completely aware here and now. And just imagine that you're shining that light, that invisible light of awareness upon the ball. And everything that represents the resentment towards your sister, you are completely letting that go. You are completely surrendering. Everything in the ball is identity. As it is all identity, you are not the identity of the mind. You are not the identity of the body. You are consciousness. You are spirit. You are awareness. That is your true nature. So I just want you to feel like you're surrendering, letting it all go, just like we're holding a heavy bag in our hand and we're just dropping it right on the ground, letting it all go, freeing yourself from everything that represents identity inside that ball, relinquishing any ownership, responsibility of what is contained inside that ball, and just surrendering, letting it go, feeling it getting weaker and weaker, softer and softer, more and more dim. And once you feel like you have 100% surrendered to everything in the ball, just let me know.
Yeah.
Okay. 100% surrendered to everything in the ball. So what you're going to do now is when you're ready to release everything in that ball, just go ahead and snap your fingers. As you do that, I want you just to observe the ball.
Release.
Okay, so looking at the ball right now, is the ball completely empty?
Yeah, the ball is happy.
Very good, very good.
Right.
So let's look inside ourselves. We're doing a check-in now, just asking ourselves the question, does this problem still exist within me?
No.
That's good, good.
No.
Congratulations, you've been able to successfully clear it away altogether. So great work. So take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, great work, Jasmine. You did it. Successful.
Thank you.
Yeah. So how are you feeling?
Oh, I feel great.
Great. How was the process for you when you were putting everything in the ball? How was it to be able to release? How did that feel? How did all that go?
I was floating. I don't know if you noticed my hands.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, like, it's okay. Just go. It's okay. I don't know. I feel great. I felt great.
Great. That's good. Yeah, you did it very, very well. So
yeah,
I didn't have to do that much prompting with you. So excellent. Great. Well, thank you, Jasmine, for volunteering. And
thank you.
Keep practicing with the release ball method. You're doing very well.
Thank
Great
you.
job. Thank you, Jasmine. Okay, I'll bring you back into attendee status.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, let's go to Parul, I think his name is. Okay, let me just go ahead and bring Parul into a panelist, into panelist mode here. Okay, it'll just be a moment here for Parul to come on. Okay. All right, Parul, you can go ahead and unmute yourself and turn on your video. Hi, Parul. Is it Parul? Is that the right name?
It's Parul, yeah.
Parul. Okay, great. Glad I got it right. That's good. Good to see you. Thank you for volunteering today. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
And what can I do for you today? What would you like to work on today?
I have an aunt who suffers from dementia.
Uh-huh.
And I wonder if there's anything I can do to help her, you know, try and
Helping her through dementia that she has. Okay. Well, what I can do for her today is I can do some spirit healing power for her from a distance. Okay. Now, what you can do is you can also join along with me for her as well. You said it's dementia that she has, right?
Yes, she has.
Okay. All right. Has she been going through that for quite some time?
Yes, she lost my uncle last year, well, this year, and she tends to leave things on, and it's very hard, you know, she can't remember things, and yeah, it's getting worse, so I don't want it to go anywhere.
Is she open to new forms of healing?
Yes, I mean, she's quite elderly. Well, she's not elderly, but she's, yeah.
Okay. Because one of the things that can also help her as well too is if we're using the healing code cards body deck. Okay, so if we use the brain enhancer, that will certainly help her as well too. Now, if she doesn't want anything physically near her, what you would do is you would just take out, I'm just going to give a kind of a random sample card here. It's not the brain enhancer, but it'll do. Is we basically just have the card right here, and then we have a picture of her, and we just put the picture down upon the card, and we can also put in an amplifier. So here's a 30x amplifier right here. We just put that right behind the card, and then we just have a photo of her, and we just put that there, and we can just talk to the photo and saying, let this healing code card help to heal her dementia. Okay. And we can put that down just on a shelf and just leave it there 24/7. Okay. And that will continue to work with her. It's helping to send these codes, these commands. Now, again, when it has her picture there, that's her hologram. Her hologram has her life force energy. So what's happening is the codes are recalibrating her energy, and her natural prana is flowing into her body. And that is helping to reprogram the energies to helping her with her condition. Okay. So that's something additional that you can try as well too. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have the healing code cards?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Well, great. You're well prepared then. That's great. It's good to hear. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll do a distance healing on her with the spirit healing power. And what I would like you to do, Parul, is I want you just to think of a very, very happy thought. Okay, something really just magnificent. Something that makes you just feel really, really wonderful. Just makes you smile as you think of it. Okay. And once you have that thought, I want you just to peel that thought away. And I want you just to feel the love behind it. Okay. And as that love is there, I want you just to breathe that love into yourself. And you're sending that, you're projecting that to, sorry, was it your grandmother?
My aunt.
Your aunt, sorry. Okay, yeah. So just projecting it into your aunt as well too. So feel it, yes, at the top of the head, but I would say encompass her entire body with that pure love. So while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and do some distance healing on her now. Okay. What's your aunt's name?
It's Lalita Ben.
Lalita?
Yeah.
Okay, Lalita. All right, so I'll be working with Lalita's higher self. So I'll just be asking Lalita's higher self just to join me here now. Okay, I can feel her presence here. So again, just go ahead and send that loving energy to her now. And I will begin working with her higher self. Okay, expanding the heart light. So breathe in and breathe out, making it as vast as the cosmos. Stating the affirmation, I completely believe that the healing that I shall receive will heal me. Okay, I will work with Lalita's higher self now, and we'll begin. Okay. Bring all of that light back into Lalita now. God is making me better and better. God is making me better and better. God is making me better and better. Bring all of that light back into her heart of the higher self. Infinite love and blessings to Lalita. She is divine. She is pure. She is perfection. Namaskar. Okay, very good. So the Parul, when you're ready, you can just take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay. How did that feel, sending that loving energy to your aunt?
Awesome. I felt a lot of warmth as well.
Yes.
Down my head.
Great, great. So I'd like you to continue to do that. So whenever you have some spare time, if you're going in between work or anything of that nature, dedicate a few minutes and just keep sending it to her. And what I'd also like you to do is just talk to Spirit and saying, Spirit, guide this loving energy into her to help with her dementia, right? To making her much more cognizant, to helping her be much more healthy. That will certainly help as well too. So Spirit is with her, of course, sending that loving energy to her. Thank you again for volunteering
Thank you
today. I
so
appreciate
much.
it. All right,
very much.
thank you.
Bye.
Okay, I'll bring you back into attendee and we'll go to the next volunteer here. This is David. So I'll go ahead and I'll bring David into panelist mode. Okay, so David, you can unmute your video and your audio when you're ready. All right. Hey, David,
Hey,
how's it
Brad.
going? Good to see you.
Good. Nice to see you.
Thank you for volunteering. Appreciate it.
Of course.
So, what would you like to work on? What would you like to work on today for your healing?
My wife's having a lot of pain in her neck and her shoulder.
Okay,
So could we do a healing for her?
sure. Is she present with you?
She is actually.
Okay. Does she want to come on camera too?
Do you want to come on camera, Sandy?
Or you can stay in the background if you're too shy. It's okay.
Or are you too shy? You want to stay in the background?
Okay. Well, as long as you can talk to her, it's okay. Yeah.
Is the pain gonna go away if we go on camera?
Yes.
He said that. That's good.
She says, is the pain going to go away if she comes on camera?
Well, we're going to work to help it go away whether you're on or off camera, so it doesn't matter.
We're going to work to have it go away whether you're on or off camera.
Okay, good. I don't want to.
Okay. So
Okay.
it's just a pain in the left shoulder?
It's like a pinched nerve.
Okay.
It's causing a lot of pain.
Okay. So I think what we'll do today is we'll do prana transmission technique for that. Okay.
Okay.
So basically, can she hear me okay if I'm talking through your device?
Yeah. Let me put you on speaker.
Okay. Okay. Can you hear me okay now? Testing, 1, 2, 3. You can hear me okay?
Can you hear Sandy?
Hello?
Yeah. Hello. Can you hear me okay?
I don't
Testing.
hear anything. You have to put on my speaker. Hello?
How's,
Yeah.
how's that?
Hi.
Hi. Yeah. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
My husband loves you, by the way. Oh, hi.
Hello to everybody. So welcome. So yes, Sandy, we'll work on your left shoulder. You said it's like a pinched nerve, right?
It's my right. That's my right, right?
Your right
Correct.
shoulder.
My right shoulder, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a pinched nerve and it shoots all the way down to my, I don't feel it on my neck. I feel it more like on my shoulder blade on my right.
On your right side.
Yeah, on my right side.
Okay,
And
great.
then it just tingles like sometimes down the arm.
Okay. What we're going to do is we're just going to do a very simple practice called prana transmission technique. So we're just going to do, it's incorporating 2 phases. I'll guide you through the process. It's really, really simple. Okay. So what we'll do is just get yourself nice and comfortable, just making sure you're nice and relaxed, making sure the spine is nice and straight. And all we're going to do is we're just going to bring our awareness into where the pain is. So feeling it in the right shoulder. Like I said, if it goes down your back, just be aware of that as well too. And all we're doing is we're just raising our hand up because this is basically indicating the pain itself. So we're just raising up our right hand. Now I want you just to imagine like all the pain is just wrapped around the hand here. So it's basically just being a remote symbol for the pain that you're feeling in the body. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start off with 3 Om chants. Okay. And when we do the Om chant, I want you just to imagine like it's at the very center of the pain and it's expanding out as you do the Om. Okay. So we're going to do that together right now. So you can go ahead and close your eyes. We'll take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, and you can do the Om chanting here with me. So deep breath in, aiming right for the center of the pain. Om. Okay, second time, breathing in. Om. Third time, breathing in. Okay, just relax for a moment. How's the pain feeling currently?
Okay, right now.
Okay, is it lighter than it was before?
Yes.
Okay, great. So we're gonna do another round. We're gonna do another 3. Okay, so again, just aiming that right for the center of the pain. So again, deep breath in. Second time, deep breath in. Third time, breathing in. Okay, and relax. How's the pain feeling now?
It's okay right now.
Okay, is it still there? Is it still
Excuse me?
present? Is it still present?
Not at this second. So
Well, let's do one more round for good measure. Okay, so it's good that it's getting lighter and lighter. That's showing.
no, I know. And I'm not feeling at this moment, but I'm like, just because it comes and goes, and when it
Oh, that's
comes,
fine. That's why we're going to do an
I'm
extra.
on Tylenol every 4 hours. So
Yeah, this is why we're going to eliminate that Tylenol every 4 hours.
all right.
So you're working
Thank
with
much.
this. So let's do it. Let's do it one more time. Okay, we're just going to we're going to add some good measure to it. Okay, so again, once again, the center of the point of pain. Deep breath in.
I'll get Shannon. Hold this.
Sorry, got interrupted by a doorbell. Tell her to wait a minute. Okay, sorry. We can do it again.
Okay, no problem. So let's do it again. Let's do number 1 first. Deep breath in. Okay, second time. Last time. Okay, just let yourself relax. So Sandy, I'm going to do one more thing with you. I'm just going to do what's known as a very quick distance healing on your right shoulder. So you said it shoots down your back, is that right?
Yeah, like the shoulder blade, the whole thing. Sharon, just come in. Just wait a minute. Sorry. No, come in. Yeah, go. Sorry. Just doorbell.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a very quick distance healing on you to help you further so that we can get you off that Tylenol altogether. Okay, so just let yourself relax. You don't have to do anything here. You just take some deep breaths in, deep breaths out. That's all you have to do. And I will just go ahead now and do some spirit healing power with you.
Hold this. No, hold it. Sandy.
I got it.
And all I want you to do, Sharon, Sandy, when you're just tuning in, if you feel like there's any lightness or any feeling of kind of like a feeling good kind of feeling, a lightness kind of feeling, a softer feeling that you're feeling around your shoulder and your back that you feel while I'm doing this, I want you just to say the word better. And that will help give me the cue so that I can conclude the distance healing for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin this now. So just let me know if you have those sensations with the word better. Here we go.
Does it feel better?
Better.
Okay, good. Thank you very much. I'll just go ahead and finish off here. I'm going to send some living prana into the back, into the shoulder right now, just to get you off that Tylenol altogether. Okay, very good. So just take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, Sandy, how are you feeling altogether? Feeling better?
I feel better now.
Great, great. We're going to work to try and get you off that Tylenol altogether as well too. So David can probably show you the video where I'm talking about prana transmission technique. That's good just to do that daily as well too. That will help with alleviating the pain, especially when we're doing it more and more each day. You won't have to take Tylenol ever again with that. So the more that we're just working with that simple process, the more that whole injury will heal itself up. But Spirit's
What
working.
about PT prescription that the doctor gave me? Should I follow up with that anyway?
I would say transition off it. I would say try to transition. If you're taking it already, it's good to just kind of transition off it nice and slow. Right? But our goal is not really to try and get any medication in the system because that creates more pollutants in the body than anything else. Right? So if we really want to have a nice clean bill of health, natural healing in this way is the best thing for you. That's the best medicine.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. And David, thank you very much for
Thank you.
volunteering.
Thank you so much for,
Thanks, Brett.
we'll keep in touch and let you know how he feels,
Okay,
but
yeah, that's
so
great. Yeah, you or David can always drop me an email. So thank you, David. Thank you for volunteering. Thank you, Sandy. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks, Brad.
No problem. Okay, I'll bring it back to attendee. And let's go next to Cindy Johnson. Cindy is next, so I'll bring Cindy on as a panelist. And this will just take a moment. Okay, Cindy, so if you just want to unmute your video and your audio.
Hi,
Hi, welcome. Good to see you.
it's good to see you too.
Thanks for volunteering today. And what can I do
Yes,
for you today?
sir.
What would you-
I have incredibly painful muscle spasms. You know, it has to do with being on my feet a lot for years and years and years. And they happen all the time. It starts in the toes and they assume an odd configuration. It runs up the foot, draws all the muscles, and then up the legs.
Is it
And
kind
can
of
even
like,
go
is it like
into the
foot cramping?
hips.
Is it like foot cramping?
Cramping, yes, and it can even go into my hands.
Okay.
Something to do with the nervous system.
Yeah, it feels like it's almost like compressed nerves in that way. So usually when we get a lot of foot cramps, like if we're really wearing tight shoes or if we're in bad posture, and that builds up over the years as well too. It's like the nerves become compressed. I've had those kind of conditions. It's really like really bad foot cramps, right? It's kind of like it's nerves getting compressed quite a bit. So what we'll do is we'll loosen up those nerves. So I think what we'll do is we'll do the spirit healing power for you today. I think that will benefit you very well. And also I'd like you to try the prana transmission technique for it as well too, right? So we're just continuously om chanting into it, and a release ball will also help you. So you got two options there: prana transmission and release ball. Actually, I'd say three. BCR technique will also work well with you for that. But today we'll do the spirit healing power on there. So what I want you to do right now, just take a deep breath in, deep breath out. We don't need to do heart rate variability if we're just working with the spirit healing power. Okay. So I want you just to bring your awareness now to your feet, to where that pain is. And like I said, it does run up the legs. And it goes all the way up to the hands as well too. So I want you just to be aware of that as I work with the spirit healing power with you. And as I work with you, I just want you to be aware of any lightness that you're feeling, any good feeling that you have, any softness that you're feeling, maybe around the feet, around the legs as well too. Because I'm basically going to put a spirit ball around the entire body. And we're just going to draw out a lot of that debris. And if you're starting to feel really good, feeling very light, feeling very soft, feeling very warm perhaps as well too, any very pleasant sensation that you have, just let me know as I do the healing work on you. Okay, we'll go ahead now and we'll begin.
Better.
Okay, very good. I'll just go ahead and conclude here momentarily. And I'll send some living prana into you now just to help with the condition. Okay, so Cindy, right now, I just want you to expand your hands out as far and wide as they can go. And I want you just to feel the light of the cosmos that's surrounded all around you right now. And I just want you to imagine like you're absorbing the light of the cosmos into your hands. And we're just slowly bringing it in, slowly towards the heart. And as you're doing this, just saying the affirmation, God is making me better. God is making me better. God is making me better. Just bringing that right back into the heart. You can place the hands on the heart for a moment. Just taking a deep breath in, deep breath out. All right, you are divine, you are pure, you are perfection. Namaskar. All right, thank you very much, Cindy. How are you feeling?
Thank you. The stiffness is still there, but the pain that, like, if I were to bend my foot, it would trigger one right away.
Okay, so we want to give it about 24 hours of rest, because usually this 24-hour period is the spirit healing period. Do you have the healing code cards?
Yes, I do.
Okay, do you have the energy deck?
Yes.
Okay, so there's 2 cards in the energy deck. I'm actually going to be making a video about this as well too, about those 2 very special cards. So it's called the positive polarity collector and the negative polarity receiver. So what I want you to do is we just have the positive card. Great, glad you got them. We're going to put the positive card just on the solar plexus, and then we're just going to put the negative card on one of the feet, and we'll leave it there for about 5 to 10 minutes. After 5 to 10 minutes, just switch feet. Okay, so what you can do is just put them on the bottom heel of the foot, and just keep them there. So even if you're just like sitting in a chair, just put the card right underneath you, have the foot pressed down upon it, and just having the positive card right here, and maybe set a timer for about 5 or 10 minutes. After that's done, go ahead and switch feet, and then set another timer for 5 to 10 minutes. What that will do is that will completely repair your feet entirely.
Oh, wow.
I had a customer of mine just a couple of weeks ago. She made a video. She said that she really couldn't even walk on her feet. Her feet were so incredibly painful, like they just felt numb. She started using the energy deck with those 2 cards. Within a few days, she was able to walk again. So that's how incredibly powerful those cards are. So this is why we keep.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that will work with the nerves as well too. It's just going to bring living prana right throughout the legs, and it's going to take care of the entire matter. So spirits are already working on it. It's working. It'll continue to flow through the next 24 hours, but that's a good thing to work with as well too. So it's more of an additional healing with the energy deck and those 2 special cards.
Thank you. I've been a nurse for 40 years, and boy, it can wreak havoc.
Oh yes. So this is why we got these things to help you out with that.
Thank you.
So great. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you for volunteering. And I'll go ahead and bring you back to attendee. Okay, let's move on to the next volunteer. That will be George. So George, I'll bring you on as a panelist.
Good morning, Brad.
How's it going? Good to see you. So
Yes.
what can I do for you today?
Yeah, I wondered if I can receive healing. I have a small, hard lump on the side of my face here.
Mhm.
I actually tried working on it. I've even tried to dig it out. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
It's really painful, and I think it's causing other problems, causing irritation in my left arm.
Okay.
It's pretty sore.
Okay. How about we do BCR technique today for this? Okay.
Okay.
So we'll work with BCR, and you're going to have all that love energy, and it's going to go into that, and it's going to have a large amount of that energy to just focus and concentrate on that area altogether. Now, of course, as it's a lump, as it's something very, very solid, we want to continue to do this daily, right? So if we're doing BCR, prana transmission technique, release ball, right? Any of those ones that you prefer. And we're just continuing to work with that daily. And as you do that, you'll notice that each day, as you do it, it gets less and less. It starts to fall away. And that way it starts to basically dissolve over time. So we'll do the BCR technique together today. So what you can do first, George, is you can check your eyes just to see if they are dilated.
Yeah, I've been doing breathing. Yeah, they are dilated. Yes.
Okay, great. So we can skip heart rate variability. So we're just going to move right into calmness. So basically with breath work, calmness, reinforcement, we start off with heart rate variability until we feel nice and calm. So just go ahead and close your eyes. Just take another deep breath in, deep breath out. Just let me know when you're feeling really, really calm within yourself.
Yeah, I'm very relaxed and very calm right now.
Okay, very good. So now we're going to go into reinforcement. Okay, so now I just want you to go inside your perfect space. Again, your heart is showing you your perfect place. Okay, so I just want you to go inside your heart. Just see this beautiful paradise that's all around you, right? Everything that you see, smell, taste, touch, and hear is just in a state of absolute beauty, absolute paradise, absolute peace. It feels so wonderful. Okay? Maybe you have some angels visiting you, right? You have some angels flying down, saying how much they love you, they appreciate you. You just have all of this pure goodness coming into your space. Now I just want you to bring your hands together, and we're just going to create that ball, that love ball, okay? And with all that love that we're feeling, we're just putting it into the ball. We're just expanding the hands, we're putting more and more of that love. You have these beautiful angels telling you how much they love you and appreciate you. Have this warm, beautiful space that's just so welcoming and so open and so beautiful. We're just expanding the hands just as far as they can go, making that ball bigger and bigger, wider and wider, stronger and stronger, brighter and brighter, filled with all of this pure love. Just expanding them as far as they can go. And once you feel you can't expand them any further, we're just now going to compress that ball. We're just going to make that ball into the size of our heart. So we bring it in. We're just going to put that ball now into the heart. And I just want you to feel that ball absorbing into your heart right now. Just feeling all of that love coming into the heart. You just feel absolutely amazing. You feel completely at peace. You feel absolutely wonderful. And now that all that love energy is coming into the heart now, I want you to go ahead and command that love energy. What do you want that love energy to do for you right now?
I want that love energy to heal the lump in my face.
Okay, so now that you've made that command, just go ahead and snap your fingers, apply. All right, good. So now it's going to go to work. Now you're going to feel it working. So again, it's going to be working with you over the next few days. But like I said, we want to continue to develop that energy, I say culminate that energy and put that directly into the lump as well too. So another thing that you can do as well too is cord removal healing. Okay, so I'd like to do that now just for the lump itself. So let's take a deep breath in.
Okay.
Breath out. You can come back into the present moment now. Okay, and we're going to look at that lump. We're going to do one more healing with you. Okay, and we're going to do cord removal healing. So all I want you to do is just feel your heart right here. And I want you just to imagine like you're grabbing an invisible cord just in front of the heart. Okay, just with your hand, just like you see what I'm doing right now. Okay. So you see how I just grab my thumb and my index finger, just grabbing an invisible cord. And so this is the cord that represents the lump. Okay, the lump that is on your cheek there. So what we're doing right now is we're just testing the cord. We're seeing how strong it is. Okay, is that cord very tight? Does it feel very tight?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So what we're going to do right now is we're just going to feel that love energy that you put inside your heart earlier from the BCR technique. And all I want you to do is I want you to take that love energy as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, I want you to direct that love energy through this cord, making it softer and softer, looser and looser. Okay, we do that again, breathing in that love energy. Running it through the cord, making it softer and softer, looser and looser. And we just continue to repeat that, just breathing in, breathing out, until that cord feels as loose as a wet spaghetti noodle. So it's like you're basically just moving a wet spaghetti noodle around. Okay. Let me know once you feel it's that loose.
Yes, it does feel like it's limp and it's drooping right now.
Yeah. Wet spaghetti noodle.
Yes.
Okay, great. So now with your other hand, you're just going to take it and it's going to form a blade. And I want you just to cut. Okay, cut. Now that you have cut it, I want you just to hand it off to your right. Handing off to your right, and you're giving it to Spirit, saying, Spirit, take care of this, and you're dropping the cord out of your hand. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're just going to reach forward, and we're just grabbing another invisible cord, and we're plugging it into the heart. Plug. Okay. Now this cord represents the absence of that lump on your face. So when you plug that cord in your heart, this cord represents it being completely absent from your face. Okay, so again, we're breathing in the love energy. Breathing out the love energy into the cord, making it tighter, tighter and strong, making it feel as strong as a steel cable. Okay, so we're breathing it in. Breathing out that love energy, making this cord extremely tight. Tight as a steel cable. Okay. Just continue to do that. Let me know when it feels tight as a steel cable.
Yes, it feels very solid right now.
Good. No, that's good. That's it. Okay, very good. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, so I would say probably within the next 30 days or so, you're going to see that lump disappear from your face, because everything pertaining to vibration is already set. So it's just a matter of vibration communicating with the body. As the body is a very dense instrument, it takes about approximately 1 month for us to see some big results with that. Okay, very good, George. Thank you very much.
Okay.
How did
Thank
that
you,
feel?
Brad.
Doing the BCR, doing the cord removal. How'd that feel?
Shanti. It felt really good.
Great.
Yes.
Glad to hear it. Thank you for volunteering, George. Om Shanti, Shanti, Namaskar.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll bring you back to attendee. And we'll look into, I think we're going to do maybe about 2 or 3 more guys, and we're going to wrap up for today. So Lisa is next. So I'll just bring Lisa in as a panelist. So after Lisa, we'll probably do about 2 more people. And we're going to wrap up today's episode. But again, I'll be back next month for another episode as well too. Plus the Friday webcasts still have the distance healing as well too. So just let Lisa come on here as a panelist. Try that again. Okay. I think Zoom still has some bugs to work out. Okay, I'm adding Lisa as a panelist, but I'm still not seeing her as a panelist. That's a little bit odd. Okay, Lisa, I'm not too sure what's happening because I'm trying to add you as a panelist, but it's not letting you be a panelist. Okay, so I'm not too sure what's going on there. Unfortunately, I may have to move on to the next person. Let's go on to Val. Okay, Val, let me go ahead and add you as a panelist. Okay, Val, if you just want to unmute your microphone and your video.
How are you, Brad?
Hey, how's it going? Like the shadow energy that you're going.
Yeah, I'm a cosmic being today.
No
I'm a
problem.
hologram.
No problem. All right, so how's it going? What would you like to work on today?
Well, I would like to work on my. I discovered a little ball, a little lamp in the tendon of my little finger, and my cat bite me there. It's like, let's see, it's like.
So your cat bit your pinky finger? Is it?
Yeah, the nerve of the ring finger, and now I have like a little ball there. It doesn't hurt.
Okay, so like a little ball around the ring finger.
Yes, in the tendon of my. There it is.
Okay, I see.
In the tendon of my ring finger,
Mm-hmm.
and the naughty Miyagi bit me there. and now I have that.
Okay, all right. So I'm thinking what we can do today is we can work with prana transmission technique. We'll work with prana
Right.
transmission. We'll start clearing that out as well too. In your own time, I'd like you to work with BCR and cord removal and release ball as well too.
All
But
right.
we'll do prana transmission technique for that today. All right, so I want you just to check your dilation. Are your eyes dilated?
Yep.
Okay, great.
Yes.
So we won't have to worry about HRV. Okay, so just get yourself nice and relaxed, making sure the spine is nice and straight. Take a deep breath out. All right, so I want you just to check your dilation. Yeah, I can hear myself in the background there. Your speakers. Okay, well, that's good. At least you can hear me. All right, so again, I want you just to raise your hand here, and this is representing the signifier for the pain in the hand altogether. Is it on your right hand or left hand?
My right hand.
Your right
On
hand.
my right hand. Yes.
All right. So I want you just to feel, is it painful anyway?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't hurt.
Okay, so it's not pain, it's kind of more cosmetic in that way.
Yes.
Okay, so what we're
It's
gonna
like
do,
it's like a dried ball.
yeah,
Ball.
so when you're doing the Om chanting, I just want you to imagine like that lump is getting smaller and smaller, just like it's dissolving as you're doing the Om chanting with prana
Okay.
transmission. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that together now. A deep breath in. Right to the center of the ball. Oh. Okay, making it smaller and smaller. Deep breath in. Oh. One more time, deep breath in. Okay, very good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the spirit healing power on you for the second part, and I'll just wrap it around that little lump in the hand there. Okay. So what I want you to do right now, Val, is just placing your hands upon the center of your chest in prayer posture, and just feel the heart opening up. Feel the heart light flowing in between the palms, and just expanding your hands out, making that light wider and wider, brighter and brighter, stronger and stronger as it pervades the entire cosmos. And as you slowly bring your hands back in towards prayer posture, you're just saying the affirmation, I completely believe that the healing that I shall receive
will work. Will heal me.
Very good. Okay. All right. So just let yourself relax. Just bring your awareness to that little lump in the hand, and we'll begin. And once you start to feel lightness and softness, just let me know with the word better. Okay. So
Okay.
we'll go ahead. We'll get started. And it's on your right hand, right? Right hand.
Yes, on my right hand.
All right. Let's go. Here we go. How's it feeling, Bill?
It's feeling. I'm not feeling much. I'm not feeling just warmth. a little
Well,
warm.
that counts. Yeah, warmth counts. So if you're feeling warmth, that counts. That indicates, okay, there's a betterness. Because
And
there's,
my hands are sweaty.
are they buzzing? Yeah, okay. So if they're sweaty or if they're warm, that's a sensation. So that
Alright.
means that the spirit work is going to work on you right now. So what I'll do is I'll just conclude this now. I'm just going to put some living prana, absorbing it into the hands. Okay, bringing that love energy together into you. Love and blessings to you. You are beautiful, you are perfect, you are pure, you are divine. Namaskar. Okay, very good. So as there's no pain in the hands, really what the reaction you're going to feel are just sensations. So if it's warmth, if there's sweatiness in the hands, that means prana is flowing into it and work's being done on it right away. Okay. So what I'd like you to do is, like I said, just keep working with the various types of healing, whichever one you feel works best for you. But also, as you're one of my students, you know that you can also work with the spirit healing power. Okay?
Yeah.
I want you just to keep working with the spirit healing power on the hands, just like I was doing with you today. Okay. And just keep working with it. Like I said, we let spirit do the work. We let spirit take care of it. And as we do this every single day, you're going to notice that it's going to start shrinking more and more and more, kind of like George's lump on his side of his face. That starts to shrink as well too. So it'll shrink more the more that you're doing it.
I'm gonna work because I like to do it by myself in my, to.
Oh yeah, that's basically what we're doing with spirit healing power. You're doing it on your own with your hand.
And I also have the healing code cards, and I started working yesterday with the hand enhancer and the cell enhancer.
Yeah.
The skin enhancer.
Well, the skin enhancer, and I would say it's also working with the liver enhancer. We also want to get some blood circulation to it. So you want to work with the blood enhancer. The blood enhancer also works with circulation. Okay?
All right.
You want to get a lot of circulation into the hand as well too. But like I said, just let spirit do the work. You let spirit do the work, it's going to take care of it. We can certainly work with the healing code cards because spirit's doing the work through that. But again, just keep working with the power, the healing power.
I will.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. Thank you, Val.
Thank you, Brad.
No problem.
See you.
I'll bring you back to attendee. And Lisa is now on as a panelist. Very good. So Lisa, you'll be up next. So Lisa, if you just want to unmute your microphone and your video. There we go. Finally got you on.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, I'm really nervous.
Thank
Hello,
you.
welcome.
Thank you for volunteering. So Lisa, what can I do for you today?
Is there any chance you could do some healing on my little girl, Chicane, if you can see her right there?
Oh, your little puppy. Yep, sir. What is she going through?
Okay, so her back right paw, when she walks now, it bends over. It's like she doesn't have that connection between the brain or the nerve and the paw. So she'll walk and then she'll just collapse. And
okay. Kind of a numbness that she's feeling on the paw.
Yeah, and the vet's like, we'll do the MRI, we'll do this. And I've got her on CBD oil, I've got her on some organic supplements, and she's vitality-wise, she's awesome, but she's just losing this.
The supplements won't really work to correct that issue. So we basically want to work with the spirit healing power with her.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Now I would suggest Om chanting, but I'm not too sure how good she is at Om chanting. So.
No, as long as it's got food on it. If it's got food on it, she'll be happy. But
you would be the first dog in history to do Om chanting, so that'd be quite interesting.
I could probably teach her.
Maybe a kid, yeah, that'd be great. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll do some spirit healing, but it's on the right paw, right?
The right back paw, yes, her back leg.
Okay, so her back leg. Okay, the right. Okay. All right, so certainly we'll work on that as well too. Now, Lisa, you can also do some healing on her as well too. So what I want you to do is just think of a very, very positive thought, something that makes you really, really happy. And I want you just to look at that thought right now, just feeling into it, feeling the love from that thought. And I want you just to peel that thought away. And I want you just to feel the pure love energy that exists behind that thought. And I want you just to channel that love energy. I just want you to breathe it into yourself. And you can also assist in the background, just sending that into, so what was your little puppy's name?
Chicane.
Chicane. Okay, so just sending that into Chicane's back paw as well too. And that will also help her as we'll do this now. Okay. So I'm just going to take a moment now, just connect with Chicane's energy. Yeah, she's a little sweetie. Okay, we'll go ahead now and we'll begin the healing. Sending her some living prana energy now. Okay. All right, so just taking a deep breath in, deep breath out. Infinite love and blessings to Chicane. You are beautiful, you are pure, you are divine, you are perfection. Namaskar. Thank you very much. All right.
Thank you.
How did your love energy feel? Sending that to Chicane.
I'm in tears.
Great, great. So that's definitely going to help her a lot as well too. So what I'd like you to do is just do some daily love energy healing on her and just putting that in as well too. So this is again just the spirit healing power, just focusing on her back right paw. And I think what you'll notice over the next couple of weeks, she may start to use that leg a lot more too.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Lisa. Thanks for volunteering.
Thank you.
Blessings.
I'll give you some feedback. Thank you very much.
Much appreciation. Thank you. All right,
Thank
I'll bring
you.
it back to attendee. We're going to take one more person and we're going to wrap up for today. So Delberta, it will be the last person here. Okay, so I'll just promote Delberta to panelist. Okay, Delberta, if you just want to unmute your microphone and video. Hi, Delberta. Hi, welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank
Well,
you
I had I had originally needed healing for my shoulder, but when you were doing the Om earlier, I was doing it as well.
Okay, great.
So it actually feels better.
Feeling
However, yeah, it is. It is. Thank you. So what I do have though is, so I'm a newer energy healer, and so just wanting help with releasing any type of blockages or anything that I can with my guides. And I don't know if that's something that we can do if
Just
I
kind of
do
some
have blockages.
emotional mental healing.
I think so. I've released a lot of negative programming around religion from being a Christian.
Okay.
And just learning to view God in a different way, spirit. So just whatever I could receive, any healing in that areas would be wonderful.
So basically what we do is we just look at something that is kind of holding us back, whatever we feel
Yes.
that detrimental thing is. So if we're feeling an inability to connect with our guides a lot more, a lot of it has to do with self-esteem, right?
Yeah.
A lot of it's self-esteem issue. It's also being able to open yourself up more to the spiritual. So what we can do is we'll work with the release ball method today. And we'll clear away a lot of that debris that's there. Okay. So we'll basically kind of look at the subject relating to connecting more with your guides, connecting more just with the inner self altogether.
Yes.
What I'd like you to do first and foremost is just check your eyes just to see if they're dilated. If you have a mirror around.
Yeah. Hold on. No.
Okay, so let's do some heart rate variability breathing first. So we'll do the 10, then we'll get right into the release ball. So just go ahead and close your eyes, making sure your spine is nice and erect. And we're going to breathe in and out to the nose, 4 seconds into the nose, 6 seconds out to the nose, So breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. Okay, now just bringing your hands together and just imagining an invisible ball that you're expanding your hands and just feeling that invisible ball in between your palms. And so now I just want you to look into that subject, again, just wanting to connect a lot more with your guides, but feeling an inability to. So I really just want you to focus more on the inability, the feeling that you're unable to do that. And so I just want you to be aware of any reactions when you say, I want to connect with my guides, but I don't feel I am. What comes up? What reactions are coming up when you're feeling that? So just be aware of any emotions, any feelings, any thoughts, any beliefs, any tendencies that are standing in the way, preventing you from going deeper into your inner self and connecting with all of yourself. So just taking a few moments, just putting all of that into the ball. And as soon as you are aware of these things, they instantly go into the ball. And just looking into your past as well, too. If anything was blocking you, anything was stopping you, like you said, there were some religious beliefs in the background. If anything in that sense remains, just be aware of that. And again, let that come into the ball as well, too. The deeper we go into those habits, the greater that we're going to have success. So just any old habits, any old religious habits, anybody that was shunning this idea of going into yourself and connecting to the guides, anything pertaining to rejection or shame, we want to put that into the ball as well too. Okay, now just looking at the ball right now and just seeing a scale from 0 to 10, 0 being that everything in the ball is not intense, 10 on the scale meaning that everything in the ball is very intense. On a scale of 0 to 10, how much intensity do you feel is in this ball right now?
About a 4.
4. Okay, let's see if we can bring that up to a 5. So just exaggerate it up to an extra point. So just intensifying, exaggerating this energy. Just see if you can move it up to a point of 5. And once you reach 5, just let me know.
Okay.
Okay, very good. So now that we have put the subject and all of the reactions and the intensity in the ball, what we're going to do right now is we're just going to be present, just going to be aware here in this very moment, being aware of everything that's contained inside the ball and just letting everything go. Everything that represents identity in that ball, you realize that is not who you are. I am not the identity of the body or the mind. I am source consciousness. I am spirit. I am awareness. I am pure consciousness. I am the self. And so we're just letting everything go, letting everything go, letting everything go in the ball, relinquishing everything, just like you're holding a heavy bag and you're just dropping it on the ground, releasing it all, letting go of it all, completely relinquishing any form of identity and completely surrendering to everything in the ball. And once you feel you are 100% surrendered to everything in the ball, just let me know.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Now that you're 100% surrendered, we're going to release everything in the ball just with the snap of the fingers. So when you feel ready, snap your fingers, release everything in the ball. Okay. Is that ball now empty?
Yes, I feel it too.
Good, good. Let's look back into ourselves right now. We're just going to ask ourselves that question. Does this problem still exist within me?
I gotta know.
Okay, great. Then you're completely free. Very good. So deep breath in, deep breath out. And relax. And you're good. Great job. That's it.
Thank
So
you.
we
That's
just keep
beautiful.
working with the release ball, with anything that comes up. Like I said, the more that we're looking into our past as well, too, because that's where a lot of the trouble comes.
Mhm. Yeah, it is.
Because we absorb everything like a sponge as a kid. So we're
Yes,
just going in
yes.
there, we're just clearing everything out. And with regards to everything, if ever you're feeling triggered by anything, that's the perfect time to use the release ball, right? So, oh my God, somebody
Yeah.
said something and it triggered me. Great, let's go into a private space.
Yep.
Let's do the release ball. Let's clear that all up.
Yes.
Great job. You did
Yeah.
a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
it.
Deborah. Thank you for volunteering. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
I'll send you back to attendee. Thank you so much. Take care.
Mhm.
Okay, guys, we're going to wrap up our broadcast for today. I want to thank all volunteers for being here today. I think I had 2 questions here on here very quick. This one here is just a quick question from Barbara. Hi, Brad. May I have a healing for my digestion? I suspect I have something like acid reflux syndrome, which is causing the concern and gradually eroding my teeth enamel. Okay, so as we're out of time today, Barbara, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to go do prana transmission technique. Okay, so I want you to do the Om chanting in the stomach, and that's going to help to settle the stomach altogether. Okay, just keep working with prana transmission. Go watch the videos. Okay, it's on my playlists of my YouTube channel, Prana Transmission Technique. And I'd like you to watch the version 2 video. Okay, version 2 is the Om chanting. Okay, so I want you to Om chant into the stomach. That will really, really help. Just keep doing it in sets of 3. Check in, sets of 3, check in. Then go to phase 2, and that's where we're working with the cellular body, and we're just clearing everything out there as well too. Spirit's taking care of that. So work with that, and you should be good as gold. Okay, so guys, remember, the free healing techniques that are on my YouTube channel, just look into playlists, they're all there. BCR technique, prana transmission technique, cord removal healing, conflict elimination technique, release ball method, right? They're all there. Keep working with them. I got lots and lots of them there for you guys to try. So thank you very much. And I will be back next month for another episode of free distance healing webinar. Thank you again to all my volunteers. Thank you everybody for tuning in on YouTube. And I'll speak to you guys again in another perspective of the now.